Oh, it's gonna get juicy.
It's gonna get.
It's gonna
it
get
better
juicy
get
this
juicy.
time. Yeah.
It's gonna get juicy.
There's gonna be juices all over the place.
It's gonna have the
Your
Kool-Aid
juice, my
Man's gonna
juice.
break through our wall. And be like, hey, it's juicy. And be like, that's not your line, but
That's the off-brand Kool-Aid man.
It's off-brand.
Who breaks through and goes, "Hey, it's juicy."
Wait, it'd be
And we're
like,
like,
yeah.
that's creepy and
He
weird.
starts pouring himself on us. We're like, no, it's supposed to be a
No,
drink.
ew.
Sweet aid.
Sweet
Better
aid,
than Kool-Aid.
hot aid.
Rad aid.
Welcome back to Let's Hope That We Get a Good End this time.
Yeah.
I know there's probably only one good end, but I just want something to illuminate
Yeah.
the rest of the story.
I just don't want us to get stabbed and not see who did it.
Yeah. I just
settle-
want one question answered.
Yeah, please.
So the one question that will answer that question is if we go through door one.
All right, door
this
one.
time.
Let's do it.
Better be. We're not using a guide exactly. We have friends who have played this game, and they're like, yo, here's a tip on how to do it, right?
Yeah.
Is that accurate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
More like, I mean, like, because we see
got
the flow
we
chart
got the
and we
tip
can,
from our friend.
yeah, a tip on how like to most effectively do it. Because like the way you do it is pretty clear in that like there are certain things you have to play certain ways. But we really didn't want to have to like trial and error, like, okay, what's the best order to do this? So we got a little bit of advice, and the first part of advice is let's just see all the big routes before we start worrying about branching, like super specific branching paths.
Yep. So here we go.
So
We're
door
on
number one.
Door
Mike's
My
like, okay,
choice
let's
is
do
door.
it.
We gotta go.
Okay. Hey, wait a minute there. Didn't you die?
Cheating.
I'm asking if you changed your number after you heard what doors we wanted.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so this was when we wrote things in a hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How can I do that? I wrote it down on the paper earlier.
Let me see that. Give this paper to me.
Sure. Here.
Junpei shrugged and handed it to him.
Tastes like paper.
Santa ate it, examined it, ate it furiously. The others peered at it as well.
Well, now you're gonna poop that paper out.
As they did, Junpei quickly slipped the piece of paper he'd been hiding into his pocket.
Naughty boy.
Although he'd never know it now, Santa had been justified in his suspicions. Junpei had switched papers, thus deserved death.
I guess, like, Lotus is definitely not the killer.
No,
That's
'cause
what
she
we know
keeps
from
dying.
the first. She's
Yeah.
died so many times.
Okay, I had 3 pieces of paper ready for doors 1, 2. Oh, it's not me.
For doors 1, 2, and 6.
And I put the one with door 6 on it into the pot.
He put a small mark on it so that he would know which one was his.
I just needed to make sure I drew last. After I saw everyone else's result, I just chose whatever door I wanted.
Rude.
If the number I'd already put in matched, then I didn't have to switch the paper out. Well, what does it say?
He fought the urge to smirk.
I did it anyway.
You got lucky.
Santa snorted and tossed the paper aside and spat the paper out, frustrated.
Very well. We've decided who will go through door number 1. It'll be Clover, Junpei, and myself.
Oh, an interesting combination.
That is interesting.
1 plus 4,
4
plus
is 5
equals
10.
1
1 plus 0
is
equals 1.
Our only problem is the 2 remaining teams.
June and I want door 6.
Lotus and I want door 2.
That's not good. We can't open either of those doors with only 2 people.
Fine. 7, we'll go through door 6.
3
plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 equals 24. 2 plus 4 equals 6.
I don't want to do that anymore.
Okay.
It's so long.
Okay.
Sure thing. I didn't really want to go through door 2 anyway.
It's one of our only traditions, Mike.
We have plenty of traditions.
Thai food.
Yeah. Besides, if we get a young...
Ew,
Besides, if
7,
we get a
ew.
younger girl with us, it'll lower the average age. Right, June?
Well, June was at a loss for words. Lotus was not.
That pig. You just wait and see.
What was that?
That was the first time that ever happened in this
so
game.
weird.
That was super
See you guys.
Bye.
It's a very Tales of
Lotus
moment.
drove away.
Yeah.
Like all the time there's asides in Tales of games where the characters talk to each other like this in these
Yeah.
like speech boxes, and the boxes will move based on their personalities.
That's amazing.
Calling me old. Old. How do you say old? This is why men are such a pain in the
Are we
ass.
in her POV right now? What's
I think
happening?
so.
We are Lotus?
She's just walking around complaining about boys.
Yeah.
They're about as subtle as a brick. And they're at it again.
What the fuck just happened? Even after they separated at the staircase, Lotus was still muttering.
I mean,
angrily to
Lotus and
herself.
Seven butt heads a lot.
Yeah, they do, but they also kind of like work together weirdly
Mhm.
enough. I like them. Sorry.
I'll see you later, June.
Love you,
Jumpy.
bye.
Circumstances dictated that Junpei and June would have to part ways again, but this time it didn't sting quite so much.
By the way, every time Junpei says canny, he like dies 10 minutes later.
That's true. Canny
Oh.
is the death word.
Yeah.
You think it's like activating her other personality?
No, maybe.
Who
Yes.
did we find dead the first time?
Everyone.
Yeah, literally everyone. Just
And then
a pile of bodies.
she was the last one that we found dead.
Yeah.
And then we got stabbed, and we were like, the fuck? Because
Okay.
everyone was dead.
Yeah.
Then we were like, surely the next ending will reveal a little bit more about this situation. In
Nope.
fact, it revealed less because we only found one corpse before we got
my
stabbed.
God.
And we didn't even find a submarine.
Yeah. I wonder what that ending was called. Just bad end.
Just bad. Just
Not even
stab.
submarine end.
You done fucked up. You done goofed.
Don't make that face. It'll be like what Seven said.
Don't be mean to her.
Yeah, really.
We're not
Don't
gonna
make
be
the
split up
face.
permanently till we find door 9. We might get separated for a little while, but we'll see each other again.
So is
Otherwise, we
Snake
can't
dead?
open door 9. That's how the nunnery games
I don't
work.
think Snake's dead.
Well, no, right now in the plot where we
Oh,
at.
yes. We found
Quote,
unquote
unquote,
Snake's body.
Snake's dead. Okay.
It'll be fine. I'll see you soon.
All right. I'll see you later. Lingering unease. I think it's supposed to be
Unease?
Yeah, lingering unease remained, but they went their separate directions without much trouble.
Nah, dude, lingering uneasy remained.
Hey, it's me. Hey guys, it's me, lingering uneasy. What's up?
So annoying.
I'm still here.
Such a
I'm here to
frustrating
make
person.
everyone uneasy.
Oh, it's really working
How do you
too.
feel?
Stop with the
You want
screeching.
to play?
Oh
Pick
God.
up sticks. Junpei, Ace, and Clover. Lingering Easy goes online as Ace Lord.
Yeah. Oh,
Lord.
100%.
Junpei, Ace, and Clover headed toward
I'm
A-Deck.
9.
Here's A deck. It was the door on the left, right? Left, right? That should be it. Yes, the door on the left, right. And here we go.
Let's go.
It opened and they walked through.
Hey.
It's just as Santa said and It's just as Santa and Lotus said.
At the end of the hallway sat a door with a large red 1 upon it.
A number door.
To the left of it, bolted onto the wall, was the red.
There's the red. I'll go first.
Ace went first and waved his wrist over the scanner panel.
Beep boop boop.
Now, the two of you, if you would.
Junpei was next.
She's been so weird.
Yeah, but now I'm like, oh, it's too obvious that it's her because right after Lotus and Seven were
Well, then
like,
it's like Snake, right? Then it's Snake who lives in the pipes, being all naked and shit,
It's
running
Snake.
around with his metal arm,
Yeah. Snake or
stabbing
Crazy.
people, and she knows, and that's why she's all like, "Oh, morality versus family."
oh, maybe, yeah. Finally, listlessly, Clover lifted her arm.
It's either Snake or it's the 9 guy.
I'm pretty positive he was just a.
He-
This is how the game works, dead guy.
Yeah, although he may have like a
how Saw
backstory.
was.
That's, yeah.
Saw
Maybe.
1 happened.
That's
the
true.
same
That's
way.
true. I think I'd be disappointed if it did what Saw 1 did.
I wouldn't be surprised.
That'd be interesting. Finally, listlessly, Clover. I mean, we never saw him die because he was the only one behind the door. So I
We saw all of
guess
his parts.
That's true.
Could be anybody's part.
And he screamed a bunch.
Finally, listlessly, Clover lifted her arm. She leaned it toward the scanner panel. Third
Thanks.
asterisk clicked to life,
It
shining
took
brightly.
so long.
Ace took hold of the lever.
Now.
He took a deep breath and turned to Junpei and Clover.
Are you ready? Shall I pull it?
Oh, pull it, Daddy.
Yeah, anytime.
Clover said nothing. She nodded, a little more than a lethargic twitch of the head.
Okay, I'll take that as a yes. Let's go. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, baby.
It opens. And it's open. Move it.
Or lose it. They stumbled into the room.
Literally.
Oh, no leaping this time.
They tried to leap, but they tripped a little bit.
Where is it?
Frantically, Junpei scanned the room. His eyes stopped on the device that would determine whether they lived or died.
It's a tiny room.
Yeah.
There it is, over there.
Next to the door they came through was the dead. As one, they ran to it. They put their hands over it as if they were fighting for it. Oh.
thank goodness. It stopped. Yes, it did.
Clover's not going to talk at all. I'm just going to be quiet this episode.
I mean, you and me both, because we're going to get to a puzzle room.
Oh, yeah.
This is a
Junpei
puzzle
could
room.
feel his heart pounding against the inside of his ribs.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Ace and Clover were breathing hard and fast.
Oof, I didn't believe I'll ever get... Well, I don't believe
We
I'll ever
always
get
say
used to
the
it.
same thing after every single door.
Yeah.
I'll never get used to it.
I'm not sure it's something I want to get used to. We should finish this game before imminent death becomes a normal thing. Yeah. Haha, I agree.
I wonder if we're supposed to get a weird sense of deja vu from that.
Probably.
Now then.
Junpei looked around again, this time more slowly.
Look at this nice room with these silly chairs.
There's another door. Let's try opening it.
He took hold of the knob and easily, gently pulled it open.
I'm captain now. Look at me. So, this is the wheelhouse?
He closed the door again and turned to Ace and Clover. He fixed each in turn with a meaningful stare, then spoke.
Ace, you investigate the wheelhouse next door. Very well.
Ace is sometimes very suspicious, and
Yeah.
I don't know what the link is between all of his moments of like, oh, okay, you know.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. He seems like the take charge kind of guy, but
Then maybe he has extreme social anxiety, so he tries to put on a front of like, I'm a doctor.
that's why he injected himself with anesthetic. He's like, oh, I'm being around the group this big is making me uncomfortable. So good night.
Go to sleep.
Clover, you're in charge of this room. Clover, say something.
She just makes fart noises now.
Okay, I will
All right, then. Let's get started.
kill you. What?
Seek a way out, baby. Hopefully we don't have to do Sudoku in this one.
Oh, please, please no.
But if you want to bring back the Pushmaster 5000, I'm here for it.
And Science Boy. Chart room. Let's take a look around this thing. Ooh, excuse me.
Oh, look, a chart. We found it.
Stack of nautical charts.
Cool.
Neato.
Go. There's nothing left in the drawer.
I guess this is probably for reading maps or something.
Yeah, they probably spread out the map out here and then there to decide the route. And then there. And then they put it here.
No, I want to look at the chair.
A chair.
A chair.
Clover isn't talking much. Well, I guess that's understandable. I mean, she's been through a lot. Really, it's more surprising that she's still together enough to talk at all.
Light.
A light. It looks kind of like a wilted flower.
Aw, poetic.
Look at the door later. Map, please.
Oh, that's significant for sure.
A world
100%.
map with the Atlantic Ocean in the center. There are a number of red pins in several locations. What do these red pins mean? All the nautical charts I picked up earlier have a map like this one. Maybe one of them matches up to the pins or something. Let's see. Well, what do you know? Looks like this one's a match to the pins. Okay, so we've got 7 locations connected by straight lines. Each one has a word next to it. That's probably the speed.
Oh boy. Okay, good. They gave us a file with that information. I was like getting
Should I
ready to write all that down. Like,
look at
oh
that?
boy.
File. Nautical table?
A nautical table found in the chart room. It shows directions of southwest, northwest, northwest, east, north, and straight. There's a word next
The
to each
whole
point on the
Kardashian
map.
family.
Yeah. Full, half, slow stop, full, half, dead stop. That's what it says. Okay, so full, half, slow, full, half, stop, dead stop.
Full half dead stop. I guess we will look at
Okay.
that later
Yeah,
in
that'll
reference
come
to
in handy
something
later.
else. Hello, doors.
Shelves are lined with books. Just 5. Let's see what this blue one is. There's something written on it. Ship's log.
Ooh, yes, let's read the
Ooh,
captain's
yes,
log.
Yes,
Ship's log.
please.
Huh?
I went to go take it. I'm going to take a nap in the coffin downstairs. Hopefully no one locks me in.
Oops. Back. No. File. There we go. Ship's log.
Jeff, you're captain.
All right.
Captain G.
You are the captain now.
Arr, we leave soon for a new journey across the sea. After leaving port, we headed south and west. We turned southwest to steer on the continent, then proceeded northwest.
Ugh.
We made port, then changed our heading to east for a time, and are now headed due north. Soon we will dock in the United Kingdom, the homeland of this vessel.
But like, what did you eat? And, like,
Nothing.
That's it.
That's it.
love it.
That's all that it is.
Cheeseburger in paradise.
It's a wooden box. Maybe a case for letters? I didn't realize the captain was a pirate.
Yarr.
Hey, Clover, you ever write
I
letters?
am a pirate vampire. Why you think I be keeping a ritual coffin in me poop deck? Yar, the Pushmaster 5000 be the first mate. And Science Boy be this cabin boy.
Science boy normally lives in my cabin. But we were doing a quick experiment.
I like to give Science Boy the old experiment once in a while. I be a scientist vampire pirate, you see.
The voice he hadn't expected.
Arr.
Startled Junpei from his examination of the pocket watch.
Oh, a pocket watch. Might I take a look at it?
He spun
I
around to
tried. It didn't work. I tried to be...
Were you trying to do a pirate voice?
Yes.
A Russian
it was.
pirate.
It's hard.
He spun around to find Ace standing in the doorway. Junpei shrugged and handed him the pocket watch.
Hey, man, what are you doing over here in this room?
I thought I told you to go in that room.
Hey, man.
Fucking
Oh.
stick to your sector, bro.
I just heard the cool voice. It sounded like a pirate, so I came just to make sure you two were okay. Is that a problem?
Oh. Like, no, I don't have
Now
a
we know
problem
these
with
are
Ace.
significant.
I know, right?
Yeah, I'd say, well, not a problem, but...
Yeah.
Do we want to fight him or no?
I say no.
No.
Not a problem.
Well, not a problem, but
Why?
that's a lie. I wanted to get rid of Ace.
Why?
I sent him to the wheelhouse at the beginning for a reason.
Why?
I wanted to talk to Clover alone.
Oh,
Would've been
well,
nice if you
game,
told us
if
that.
you...
There's something I want to ask her.
I didn't need to say
And
that.
I don't want anyone to overhear us. Pretty sure Clover won't talk if there's anyone else around. I'm a little desperate to send him back quick. He has to leave.
Ace opened his mouth and took another look at Junpei and shut it again.
Hey, do you want to be friends?
A small smirk appeared on his face.
Oh, I see. Of course.
Oh, he thinks we're going to hit on Clover?
Yeah.
He looked Junpei over, then glanced at Clover.
And I apologize for the intrusion.
No, I don't think he thinks that. I think he gets it.
Well, best of luck.
I don't think he thinks we want to bang Clover.
You think? He just said, oh ho. Which is not like I see you want to talk about her past. It's
There's
like
no way that Ace is like, oh yes, Clover mourning for her dead brother. No, I think Ace is on
characters are
the...
weirdly horny in this
I
game.
don't think
Yep.
Ace is horny.
I'm with Jeff. I think he's like,
He's like, oh, you
flirt
want
with
to
her.
move in?
He's my
huh?
number one daddy. I don't want him to be
Phew.
a horny boy.
Junpei let out a sigh and brushed a few drops of sweat from his forehead. He turned and found himself looking straight into Clover's eyes.
And then I started making out.
She had heard what Ace had said. She regarded Junpei with caution.
What was that about?
She was clearly suspicious and with good reason.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Junpei's eyes widened and he held up his hand in a gesture of innocence.
Oh, no. It's not like that.
What's it like then?
I just wanted to hear the rest of that story. I didn't get a chance to ask you about it until now.
What story?
About the
Oh,
experiment.
yeah.
Remember the
in
one
the
you-
operation room.
Yeah, the one you started to tell me in the operating room? You said something about an experiment that happened here 9 years ago.
Clover bit her lip. She stared down at the floor for several long moments, and when she spoke, it was barely audible.
I'm sorry, but I don't want to talk about that right now. I'm just not in the mood, okay?
No.
I know. You understand, right? I keep thinking about my brother. I can't stop. I mean, who would do something like that to my brother? I can't forgive them. I'm not going to let them get away with it. They're going to pay for it, I promise. So...
Her shoulders were shaking. Drops of blood had sprung up, on her lip where she was biting them. She wiped it off and looked up at Junpei, her eyes fierce and angry.
Junpei, who do you think did it?
Her voice was cold and scarcely above a whisper. Junpei gulped.
Well, if what Seven said was right, then there would have to be at least 2 of them. You need at least 3 people to open the numbered doors, and if you subtract Snake, that means there are at least 2 other people.
You're right. So what does that mean?
Well, if we just look at the bracelet numbers, we should be able to figure it out. Who could have opened door 3 with Snake? Well, really, who and whom, or who and who, or Hugh and me.
Don't make a joke, Junpei.
Just trying to lighten the mood.
It could have been 4 people.
Well, technically, it's possible.
I don't know. That doesn't seem very likely.
Why?
I'll tell you later. Why don't we just assume that it was only 2 other people for now?
Okay, got it. Let's do that then.
Then who do you think it could be?
Well, if Snake was 2 and it was door 3, then it would have to equal 12. So 9 and 1? That is not right. Wait.
I mean, this will tell us.
Yeah, sorry.
Which 2 bracelet numbers added to 2 would give a digital root of 3? Oh, fuck. I take it back.
Oh, what happened?
I pressed up.
Hit B.
Okay.
Okay. Would it be Ace and Santa, Ace and June, Ace and 7?
You guys are my math boys.
So if it's door number 3, it would have to equal 10 plus Snake to equal 12, which is 3 digital root wise. So it'd have to be 2 things that add to 10. So it'd either be Ace and the 9th man's bracelet, which would be interesting, wouldn't that?
Oh, yikes.
Or
that's not an option.
But that's not an option. So instead, we'd have to say
June is 6, right?
yes.
6 and... No,
What
6
goes
and
at
7
10?
is 13.
Santa and 7 is what? Santa's 3?
Oh, shoot. I can't remember if Santa's 3 or if Santa's 4.
I think Santa's 3 because Clover's 4.
Clover's 4?
Right? So I think Santa and 7 is a possibility. It could also be. See, June and Lotus, no.
What
7
number
was-
is Santa?
Santa is 3.
Because, there's 3 Santas.
Yeah.
And
Well, I
when
think
you
it's supposed to be San, which is 3 in Japanese.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that confirms it.
So Santa and 7 would be 10 plus 2 is 12. Digital root's 3. Another option, let's see. Santa and Lotus it wouldn't be because Santa 3 plus 8 is 11 plus no.
And I think
June
that's
and
the only
7,
option.
Well, 6 and 7 is 13 plus 2 is 15, 6. That's not it. 6 and 8 is 14 plus 2 equals 16, which is 7. That's not it.
What's 7 and 8?
7 and 8 is 15
15
plus
plus
2
2
equals 17. Digital root's 8.
8.
So it's got to be Santa and 7.
Would it be Santa and 7?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
The digital root for Snake, Santa, and 7 is 3. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like
Are Santa and 7 the killers?
No, absolutely not.
What's wrong? You don't
Well-
hate boys like me and Lotus?
Clover looked at Junpei and he looked back at her. There was no point in hiding it.
Well, I thought about it, and
He told her his conclusions.
That's what I thought.
She looked less surprised than he'd expected.
Santa and 7. If it was 2 people, then that's the only combination that works.
hey, wait a minute there. Don't you think it's a little too early to be jumping to conclusions? Well, all I said is that those 2 would have been able to open door 3 with your brother. There might be other possibilities.
Well, what other possibilities?
He didn't have an answer.
I don't have an answer.
He was ready to admit defeat when Clover spoke.
I think I'm ready to
Are
admit
you
defeat.
saying, shut up? Are you saying that it was 3 or 4 people? I really don't think that's likely.
Why not?
Now I'll tell you. Can I borrow your pen and paper?
Clover put her hand out expectantly.
Yeah, here's my notebook.
Can I borrow your knife? Stab. Junpei pulled out his pen and pad of paper and handed them to her. She opened the notebook and wrote down several simple addition problems.
I took math class.
Eventually, she had 8, which provided a digital root of 3.
Okay, I can read them all.
Yeah.
Yep,
well, it's
yep,
hard to
yep.
hard to read them with numbers. Oh my god.
She's basically saying that like any combination of anyone could have done it.
Yeah, but that there are certain ones that are more likely than others.
What's this?
These are the combinations for 3 or 4 people. These 8 combinations are the only possible ones.
I see.
Junpei,
Yeah?
did you kill my brother? I can trust you, right?
Of course. Why would you need to ask that?
Because you can't trust me, and
Yeah.
I'll definitely stab you at some point in this game.
Yeah, that's probably true.
So then I should get rid of B, D, and G, and H, right?
And the other, I'm guessing, most of them involve June. And so she's like, and June wouldn't kill, right? And Junpei's like,
Of course,
we don't
just
know.
cross them out.
yeah.
And you should take off yours too, the ones with 4.
So what does that leave?
Yep, one with June and then one that involves 4 people working
Damn.
together.
Wait, who does June?
June is 6.
So
GBA.
6,
Yeah.
Ace, and Santa?
Yeah,
Yeah, it
and
can't-
That's a weird combo, too.
Right.
Can't be A,
Why?
because June's in that one.
She would never
There's no way in hell she'd do something like that. She's too naive.
Are you sure you're not just blinded by your wiener?
I am blinded by my wiener.
Blinded by the wiener, wrapped up like a horn dog.
Yeah,
Trapped on a boat with a girl.
Trying to do wrapped up in a condom in the middle of a vag. I don't know. Listen, I'm just trying.
In the middle of the night works too.
In the middle of the vag.
Oh my god.
I bet my life on it.
Okay, then I can cross off A too, right?
Yeah.
Well, what have we got left?
E.
Oh boy, oh boy. Do you know what this means?
Everyone besides me, you, and June will be working together.
Do you think that's likely? If there were 4 people working together, then they wouldn't be very cautious. I don't think they'd try that hard to hide what they were doing if they outnumbered us, right?
Well, you'd have a point.
Yeah, I'm very smart. And besides, if Ace and Seven are working together, they could have easily gotten rid of me when I went to the shower room with them. Don't tell anybody, but I took a shower with them. But they didn't. They didn't even try anything. If they were the killers, why wouldn't they?
Her voice was calm, but Junpei had only to look in her in the eye to know it was a forced calm. There were tears forming at the corners of her eyes. She was blinking furiously to keep them back. Perhaps by attempting an objective analysis of who might have killed her brother, she'd been able to distance herself from the harsh reality of his death.
Yeah.
The more she struggled to act unconcerned, the more Junpei felt his heart tighten.
I see. Anyway, I understand now. It seems pretty unlikely that it was that it was as many as 3 or 4 people.
Yeah.
And that means there's a good chance it was Santa and Seven.
That's how it looks.
Well, why would they do it?
There was a moment of silence.
Their motive.
He laid his hand gently on her shoulder. He was close, so close to the answer.
I want to go back to that list. There was one of the combinations she took out because she's not a part of it.
Yeah.
I think she's a part of it.
You think she killed her own brother?
No, I don't think her brother's dead.
Right, but if she had accomplices, they would also know that Snake wasn't dead.
Wait, fine. This game is so hard.
When Ace...
You okay?
Yep, I just ran a quick calculation in my head. When Ace chose the worst possible moment to return...
Jeff's brain EXE functioning. Can't do 2 things at once. It's so hard to read and think.
It's true. He raised a knowing eyebrow and then spoke.
Have I interrupted something? Like kissy time? What is it? There was something I wanted to speak with you about, Junpei. Could you come with me for a moment?
He turned on his heel and walked back toward the wheelhouse.
Go ahead.
Okay.
This looks like a puzzle room, more like just a straight story room.
Yeah.
Junpei looked over at Clover. He gave her a short nod, hoped that she would be willing to talk to him again later, and then followed Ace.
What did you want to talk about?
Ace looked at Junpei and smiled, perhaps more of a smirk than a smile.
There was something I wanted to check. Yeah, what's that? If you'll excuse me.
No. With no warning, Ace slipped his hand into the pocket of Junpei's vest. The bird pooped on me again.
Hold on 1 second.
Please stand by. You can advance. I'll wait for the rest. Oh boy.
So that's the other running gag of this playthrough.
Emphasis on gag and running. Anyway. Wait, Beth, don't you have the controller?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
Just feeling
Yeah, with no
Junpei
warning,
up.
Ace slipped his hand in the pocket of Junpei's vest. I
Too
think that was
frisky.
missed.
Just checking. No, stop.
He reached for Ace's arm, but it was already too late.
Ah,
In the older man's hand were the pieces of paper Junpei had balled up and hidden in his pocket.
Oh.
just as I thought. What exactly are these pieces of paper hiding in your pocket? You switched them, didn't you, when we voted? Oh well, I can't say that I care.
Seems like you care.
I managed to get through. I managed to get through the door, through the number door I wanted, despite your mischief. And why did you? Oh, simple. Curiosity. I hope you won't think ill of me for it.
I don't know what to think of you for
No.
this. Ace smiled, gave Junpei a friendly pat on the shoulder, and then turned on his heel and left.
Thanks for playing my game.
A lot of turning on heels, which is kind of a funny thing to imagine. If you imagine it as like a quick, like, what?
Yeah, it's definitely a marching band thing.
Yeah, exactly. It was a small defeat, but it was a defeat. Junpei had lost the upper hand, and he knew it. He could feel his stomach beginning to tense.
I guess it's not it's all marching.
Yeah.
It's not just marching band. Damn. Oh, this isn't good. We switched back to this mode. Can you switch back to mode?
Oh no, it's we're in puzzly solvy time now.
Oh,
so.
of course. So many drawers, but nothing inside of them.
Oh man.
A compass? It appears to be broken, however. You see, the glass cover has been smashed to pieces. Broken compass. Doesn't look like it'd be very useful. The helm. Well, steering wheel might be more appropriate.
I appreciate the steering
Being
wheel.
referred to
Yes.
as steering wheel.
There's another room on the other side of the window.
I didn't want to be over here though. Why am I over here?
These
Oh,
We
he
could
took
drag-
me out of
yeah,
the
he dragged us
room.
over here.
I want to go back in the room.
we can't even see.
Oh, that looks like where a pocket
That's
watch
where the
goes.
watch goes. Looks like this is the only exit.
I'm not gonna put it there yet. I don't want to leave. Okay. Did we investigate everything in this room? My eye is stinging. Why?
I don't think we investigated the. Did we investigate the drawers? I know we investigated.
Well,
the,
yeah, we got the map from here.
Oh yeah, and we got the watch from the drawers
Yeah.
and letters. Yeah, I think we looked at everything here. Unless you want to look at the chair.
Right drawer. Let's have a look. Nothing.
The left drawer.
The left drawer. Let's have a look. Nothing. Pretty empty desk.
My brother's desk looked a lot like this. Because he couldn't see, he never put stuff on it that he didn't need.
Damn. That's. Am I supposed to say that? Poor kid.
Yeah, we already went in there.
Yeah,
Okay.
we got the watch.
Oh, okay.
Well, guys.
Okay, I guess we do have to leave this room.
I think we'll continue this escape room.
Oh my gosh.
When we come back.